And you're with Coffee Time with Peter Gomez, live on radio 92.1 on FM and also online www.wcr.gm. Joining me now is Ftou Ceesay, a software engineer, a fintech innovator, and the driving force behind one of the most ambitious digital platforms ever launched in the Gambia. With the ZApp Super App, she's not just building a product, she's building an ecosystem. And she joins me now to talk about the vision, the technology, the brand new partnership with Coffee Time with Peter Gomez, and lots more besides. Ftou, good to see you this morning.
Thank you, Peter, for having me. This has been on since last week. I was supposed to be here.
I'm glad you're going there.
It's embarrassing, but yeah, I have to admit that unfortunately we couldn't get that done. But thank you for giving me another chance, and I'm here today to talk to Gambians, for people to know who we are, what we have for them, because whatever we're going to talk here today about is what we believe Gambians need and to make Gambians' life easy.
All right, let's start with ZApp. I mean, what exactly is ZApp, and what problem is it solving for Gambians?
Right. Good question. So I'll start. First of all, I have to start the origin. Mm-hmm. So ZApp, it's a product of Instant Financial Services. Instant Financial Services is part of a group of companies. They're all owned by myself. I am the founder and the CEO of the group and all the sub-companies. So the group is called Zahra Group Holding Companies Limited, obviously named after myself, Fatmata Ceesay, Zahra. So my group and some of the companies are named after myself. So ZApp is a product of Instant Financial Services, and ZApp is Gambia's first super app. So the reason I said super app in this country,
what's a super app? What differentiates it with the other apps that we have around?
Exactly. So the difference we have with the other apps is that this is an app that has multiple products and services that others don't have. So you can see in the market, you'll find so many other apps, right? Some are very, very popular already. But they all carry 1, 2, 3, or 4 maximum or 5 services, but all centered around money transfer. Or some are now, pushing payments. So in the last few years, we just looked into the market and said, as a software engineering company, because the group also has a software engineering arm of it, which is Zahra Limited company called ZICTech. So trading as ZICTech. So we looked into the market and then see that this is lacking in the country. If you want to buy cash power, you probably want to juggle between 1 or 2 different systems. You want to send money, you go to another system. You want to get delivery service, you probably look into another app. So in your phone, you have multiple. So we thought, why can't we bring this under one roof and then do what is coming trending already in countries like China? Because you look at China, WePay is a super app and one of the most successful super apps in the world. In Africa, we have 1 or 2 companies started it. OPay is also a Chinese company, really. They started it and they're very successful now in Nigeria. So apart from that, I've not seen it anywhere in the West African sub-region that has successfully launched a super app. So we decided to come up and then innovate, because our mantra is innovation. So we decided to come up with this and then come up with a system that will be easy to use, fast, secure, and then it's for everyday life convenience. That's why we built ZApp Super App.
And how is it doing so far?
Alhamdulillah. We launched barely 4 weeks. We were rolled out. We haven't even launched as in do celebrations or anything. We rolled out for the public to have access. And as at now, right now, we have over 2,000 agents nationwide. We've already covered the whole country.
So access wouldn't be a problem?
Access wouldn't be a problem. We are partnering with lots of other companies because we are a fintech. We're here to disrupt, right? Instant financial service, and then disrupt in favor of the public, of the users. So in that case, we open up our platform to everyone.
Okay.
Even our competitors, we ask them to come and join us and so that we can deliver these services. to the
Unpack
public.
that disruption, in favor of users. How does the ZApp Super App make everyday life for Gambians easier?
Yes, so ZApp Super App, it makes everyday Gambians' life easier by providing all the services that you will need as a person, right? All your daily life activities like sending money, for instance, late at night you're hungry, right? You should be able to go to the app, order food, and it gets delivered.
That's a useful app.
That's a useful, especially for my Ceesay family. So there's quite a few. So you can buy cash power, you can buy electricity. You have those on other platforms, but we have online shopping also coming. So one of the biggest e-commerce in the world is Alibaba and eBay. So we are bringing that on this platform. It will be rolled out end of this week, where merchants, shops, supermarkets, pharmacies can, even market vendors like women in the market, they can all list their products for public to have access to it and buy. So we are bringing the marketplace. So we're not only empowering the public, we are also empowering e-commerce in the Gambia. We're bringing a marketplace to everyone. So as a restaurant, you get people walking to order food and stuff. Now we're giving you access to the whole Gambia. Our database, currently, the user base is growing so fast that, to be candid, touch wood, I feel really Gambians are responding, because this is Gambian owned. First Gambian owned super app, and it's built in this country, stays in this country. Since we started, everything is based here. The capital to start the business came from Gambia. We're operating in the Gambia. Everything stays here.
And you're the first such app, homegrown, owned and managed by Gambians.
All managed by Gambians, money made from Gambia, invested in this business, and we're growing this business to the maximum. So. And
what kind of feedback to the app have you received so far?
Like I said, the feedback is really great. People will tell me, "Oh, I saw on your social media, you're part of ZApp." I say, "Yes, I am the owner of ZApp. With my team, we build this." Wow, everybody, so many things you're doing, and so the impact is really great. And because also, ZApp currently, we giving almost every service you're using there, ZApp, everything is free to use. You want to buy cash power?
No charges just yet.
No charges, just yet. No charges. You want to buy cash power? It's free. You want to buy airtime? It's free. All the services that are listed.
Money sent to you from abroad?
Free.
Oh, okay.
You want to withdraw? Free.
Oh.
Free.
You want to deposit?
Free.
Are you taking deposits as well?
Yes. You want to put money in your wallet? It's free. So we do all these things to help Gambian people. We understand the world is not an easy place right now.
So how do you make money, Ftou?
Yes. So we are a fintech. So we are innovators. We innovate. We create avenues to make life easier, number one, for everyone, for every user, and then we follow up. And like I said, there is no investor in or no partner in that will put me under stress right now to say I need dividends for. Yes, we are a business, we're not a charity, but our aim is to actually bring convenience to our people, and then develop a homegrown system, because we have foreign rails that are foreign fintech companies that are in this country, to be candid, and we know it's going on. The money is going on. It's affecting the economy. It's affecting our foreign currency. So we have to do something. I have been in foreign currency payment system ecosystem for almost since 2010. I have been running a financial service. 15
years now.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So I've seen what is in the industry and the impact it can have on the economy. You're hearing our economy, they're mentioning all the funds coming in and out, the impact that it's making on the economy. So this industry is vital and it's very important. And as much as we invite foreign investment into the country, but some of these things we should try, the government and everybody should put their hands together to try and make sure that Gambians are in charge. Mm-hmm. And that's what we are out to do. We bring in everything to the Gambians for convenience so that they can use, and also they know that their money is staying in this country. Whatever you spend today, maybe in a week's time, you'll find it somewhere in the market that you have access to.
But my question remains unanswered, and my question is, yes, the money may stay in this country, but how is Ftou, Ceesay and Zahra making money out of the Zahra Super App?
Right. So okay. So back to your question again. I thought I answered it,
No,
but
you didn't.
yes, we are making money. We are making money because the way this system is set up is that the deposits that you are getting, transaction volumes that you're getting, it helps you generate income, right? So because we provide source of revenue. Not just we are making money, but we are also making money for all our ecosystem. So we're providing source of revenue for, let's say, our agents. If I have a local agent in Tanje, let's say Tanje, the nearest I could think of, or even where I come from, Jara Bureng, right? Every transaction that is made, that particular agent gets a commission for it. So not only we are making money, we're making money for our ecosystem. The merchants, local merchants that are selling their products on our platform are making money. Youths, that we encourage the youths, women, especially the Serakuda market women. I want all of them to be using ZApp, right? To be able to accept payments and also
just make sure that your marketing team reaches out to them.
Oh yes. I have a great team. My promoters, sales team, led by the famous Salif.
Yes.
So
I like Sally for being nagging at times.
Yeah, he's a true salesman. So he has a great team that he's working with. So the whole ecosystem makes money, not just us. In fact, we make sure that the cake is equally divided.
Yeah. Okay. Now, as a female founder in a male-dominated space, what advice do you have for young Gambian women aspiring to lead like you?
The advice is
because a lot of them will be hearing you now and say, "Well, listen, that's a good role model." I mean, they are also in the tech business, probably doing great things. I know women who are doing fantastic in the domain. Yeah. Biran Donde, for instance.
Biran, yes. My sister,
So for younger people, especially being mentored now by Biran, what would be your advice for them?
Consistency.
You've always been consistent.
I have been in this industry, even if when I do other stuff on the fringes, but this is the core: finance and technology. I am trained software engineer. I have my first degree, master's degree, and also a degree in finance. So consistency was one. Hard work, perseverance. It's not easy. Life, you go through and it's a zigzags. Some of them facing down, but that shouldn't be the end of it. You should focus and push. Every failure or every shortcomings is a lesson. I don't take failure. I don't accept failure. That I have not. I have learned a good lesson that I'm going to use to get to the next stage. We've been working for me and you almost 10 years plus now, So where we were, first we started in a single room in Latrikunda. Now we moved up here. I got along the way, had some issues with the business, came back bigger and better. That I am very proud of. And people around me that knows me, really, most of them, as they tell me, they are proud of what we have done. So I will advise every young person there, especially women, to focus, persevere, and learn, right? And never give up. That's the only thing. Never give up and move on with what you think you... And then always take that decision, right? Take the right decision and take it speedily.
As it is, the ZApp Super App already offers a lot.
Yeah.
But are you also planning on expanding its services to rural communities to integrate local business, for instance? These Lumos, where somebody can be here in Serekunda and buy something from, did you say your what, Jara Bureng?
Jara Bureng, yes. We call it Sampandala, yes. I'm from Jara Bureng, yes.
Do you have such plans?
No, already, Peter, I said we have coverage up to Basse. And we have partners with a lot of institutions like Reliance. We just signed a contract with them last week. JFIN, my brother, Mohammed Jagana and his team. So all of JFIN branches nationwide are now serving ZApp.
Yeah, but they don't take part in Lumos.
That's what I'm saying. But because what I'm trying to say, they have coverage. Yes. All of them have coverages. So we have individual agents, almost every town from here to Basse. And some of the towns like Zahra, you have multiple, like almost like 8 or 9 in one small town like that. Brikama, all of the surrounding, we have partners because we open the market not just for ourselves but for everyone. So we like we said, we want to empower people, but not just individuals at home. Obviously, they are like the key focal point, but we want to empower. So our motto is like converge e-commerce and streamline payment. So we do that by giving access to everybody to be able to trade and generate revenue and move the economy, give people better life, and empower the youths, empower the women folks, especially because they are really my focus. I'm biased a little bit. But yeah, they are my focus. I want to empower them.
The women
so
especially.
The Lumo is very important, especially for women. They should be able to receive their payments. They should be able to buy stuff from their payments.
And not just that. The reason I ask, my friend Mohamed Lamin Marong, better known as Kuku, as every Tobaski approaches 2-3 months before, he lives here, travels up country, goes from one lumo to another, because what he tells me is chi lumo yi nga gina ame har yu yomba.
Yes.
So he buys, 5 up to 8, comes, and rears them. He only needs not more than 2. The others he sells. Now, rather than having him maybe go all the way up country, what if there was
an opportunity to
service,
actually buy from the
exactly.
So this is it's like you're sitting in our market, in our boardroom, right? When ideas start.
So there are plans for
yes.
For
in fact,
services.
it's already there.
Okay.
We have the online shopping platform, and there's also another major service coming, which is service providers platform. So not only you can do online shopping, get food delivery, get food orders and all of that, but we also bring in service providers platform. I was joking to my staff the other day. We were discussing in a meeting. I said, our service providers platform, I want to even see pastors and marabouts providing services on the platform. They were like
prayer services.
Yeah, prayer services. Well, to be kind, that's to bring up. But yeah, we invite them to come in if they can provide their service and people take it up and so. But we want to provide services for provide a platform for all service providers. So if you're a mechanic, you're a plumber, you're an electrician, you can enlist your services on it, and then somebody wake up 2 a.m. and see water leakage, the whole houses. You should be able to go to the app and look for the nearest plumber and request for their services. Our 24/7 customer service will make sure a service provider gets to you to provide the service and you pay them off. Like we said, it's for life's convenience. That's what ZApp is all about. So that is a major thing coming also in the next couple of weeks. So not just money transfer, airtime, cash power, service, delivery service, online shopping. Now service providers are coming on board as well. You can order something from a pharmacy and it gets delivered to you. And we're going to encourage health professionals, nurses, doctors, therapists, all of them to render their services online, because now the world is digital. People are now, they're conducting complicated surgeries on the internet. People are providing, in China the other day I saw somebody did some sort of, I can't remember the exact name, but he did a very, very complicated surgery and it was all done online, right? He was in China and then was able to operate on someone somewhere else. So the world is digital. Gambia should not be left behind. And ZApp and Zahra Group in particular, this is our focus. Innovation to put Gambia forward and make Gambians' life easy. And
what role do you think women should play in shaping the Gambia's digital future? Earlier on, we mentioned Dibiran Dondes. We could equally mention Dr. Jojo Ndur Tambedu.
Yes, doctor. Yes.
Who's now with the Ministry of
Higher Education.
These are women who were out there, on the front line of technology and digitalization in the Gambia. Now, there's yourself coming forward with this super app. So what role do you think women should play in shaping the Gambia's digital future?
Number one, not to be left behind and be part of it. In the Gambia, I've realized that it's a little bit difficult. For instance, when you go into core engineering, it's difficult to get a Gambian woman software engineer. For me personally,
why do you think that is?
Because this is not an
because
easy...
they now tell us, you have you know, girls outperforming boys literally at every stage of education,
Yes.
bar tertiary.
Yes.
It's only when you get to the university now where the numbers, you know, drop.
Start to drop,
And,
yeah.
you know.
Because you see, engineering or science and stuff, this 95% of everything you do is practical. So these are complex stuff. So yes, Gambia, we are behind in this. Right now, to be candid, it's difficult to get a female software engineer. From the day I started, every time we're
And the question
hiring,
is, why is it difficult? I mean, if it's not difficult to find a female lawyer, a female doctor, a female journalist, why should it be difficult to find a female computer engineer?
Like I said, you know, with all respect to the fields that you've mentioned, engineering is complex, and also it requires.
You're not saying that women have less brains.
Oh no! It's not about less brain.
For engineering.
So for me, I think there are Gambian software engineer females, but it's like the number is not equal to the male folks, because you also need time to learn these things, especially coding. You have to spend a lot of time to practice. You cannot be a software engineer if you have not been coding. You have to continuously.
Are you suggesting that we don't allow our girls that time that boys have to, you know, to study coding and whatever and all of that?
Yes, I'm not saying that in particular. What I'm saying is it's difficult to spend so much time for a lot of people, because you have to practice. If you leave it like few months, you start forgetting things, or you start losing some of the skills. So it's an ongoing thing. And then the way our society also is set up, I think it's difficult for a lot of people to keep up with that constant. So you'll find people who start coding. They will tell you, oh, she was a front-end software developer, and then the next thing she's moved on to either something else that is more admin kind of, because it's easier, right? Less headache. You won't spend all night coding and all of that. So that's why I think we have a lot of, and then because there are not many of them, because I remember when I started.
So what can you do to encourage, you know, young girls, you know, to take up the challenge to become, you know, computer engineers, so that we have greater numbers than we now have?
This is a dream of mine. I really, really want to see that a lot of young Gambian women, or women in general from the Gambia, go into because this is a skill that wherever you live in this world, you will survive if you have the skill. So I encourage everyone, and what we are also planning as a group is to have a training center, you know, try and train Gambians on coding. To be able to write codes and, you know, build softwares as well. So these are all on the pipeline. Right now we have these products that we brought in. We brought in major products, ZApp Super App. We brought it in. We also built a payment gateway called Zips, but I'll come here another time to explain because it's bigger. Right?
Zips is bigger than ZApp.
For me, I keep telling my staff, Zips is this is where I think everything is.
It goes into ZApp, doesn't it?
It powers ZApp. But it's also, because it's a payment system, a payment gateway, it can power any business. Like West Coast, you have on your online website, if you're selling anything there, your t-shirts, anything, people should be able to pay you around the world. So Zips does that. Just like PayPal or WorldPay or so forth and Klarna, it's a payment gateway. And it's one of Gambia's first payment gateway that we built. We've already integrated with Stripe. We've integrated with PayPal and all of that. So it's actually, that's the secret weapon coming.
It's not secret anymore.
It's not secret anymore, yes. And then we don't want it to be, because we want the public, especially government. Government will benefit the most. We want to be the payment service partner for the government, because you can see it saves money, cut a lot of corruption, and it digitalize the process and help government amass a lot of revenue. We've seen GRA, you know, all this digitalization, a lot has changed in terms of their revenue, and then they have bring in lots of digitalization with. It's unfortunate that you know, Gambian tech companies are not in most of these things yet. Hopefully one day, you know, it will start to be us alone, you know, powering this thing.
Absolutely. Well, listen, we'll get there somehow.
Sure.
And just finally, thank you very much for the partnership with West Coast Radio. At least, you know, we have a 3-month partnership where you're a permanent sponsor here on Coffee Time with Peter Gomez. Why did you choose us?
This is not today, right? We've worked before. True. Instant Financial Services is rebranded. It was called Immediate Financial Services, and Immediate was we were a permanent fixture.
Absolutely.
Here. We worked with you like 10 years ago or something.
Yeah.
So choosing you, it was not about choosing
you.
It's just continue.
You left and went into politics, but I wouldn't follow you there. That's one area where I don't follow anybody.
No. So yes, so it's continuation of where we stopped from. We are going, so it's not like it's like we choose or we don't choose. This is where we know, because you've been there for us, and then we know what you're capable of, and we know this is a very good station.
Thank you.
And then what you can offer right now. Really, I don't think anybody can offer in the Gambia. So
thank you very much.
You can't leave your home and go somewhere and start struggling. So we're back home again.
You're welcome home.
Yes, and then let's push ZApp, and Zips is coming. And let's push innovation for Gambia. And I think Gambians should embrace this. It's a Gambian-owned 100%. I am the owner. I have no partner yet. I'm waiting for you to invest so that you can be my partner. So
I'm waiting for a good friend of yours to invest in me first, President Barrow.
President Barrow. You should invest, yeah. So we're here, and then it's all Gambian-owned. Gambian woman-owned in particular. I'm a woman that is very determined, and a lot of ideas. This head is a lot of ideas, and I have a brilliant team. My staff, I feel very, very lucky. I have very young engineers at the office. Everybody is less than 35.
Fantastic.
No, in fact 30.
The future looks bright.
Future looks very, very bright. So I want female software engineers, technical project managers, technical support officers. I am looking for them. I am desperate to have them in my team. Every interview, that's what I cry of. Where are the girls? I'm not seeing girls.
Girls, step up.